I said to the CEO
Of Digicel.
Digicel, the Chinese are listening to my mobile phone conversations that I have in Jamaica. Well, what do you think her answer would be? What do you think her answer should have been or should be? Her answer was, we know. Keep in mind that the telecommunications is so high secure
Yes.
in your intelligence and in your personal life that anything going over those lines, be it by your credit cards, your banking, your voice, is going over those lines. So when she said we know, I thought she would deny it. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you deny it if I was sitting there? I'd be denying it. I'd say, no, that's not true. We monitor this.
Were you stunned by that revelation?
Was I shocked by that?
Yes, yes.
No. That's why I presented the question.
So when was this? And when was this?
She, in fact, she's not the CEO now. This was probably 8 months. So after
8 months
I was
ago?
here. No, I was here maybe about 6 months, 6, 7 months.
Into your tenure.
Pardon?
6 months into your tenure is when
Yes.
this happened.
Yeah, when I had the conversation with her.
On what basis?
What basis?
On what basis you said to her that your conversation was being listened to?
I just said to her, just off the cuff, of knowing that they were Huawei, you bait me? Like you bait me with questions? I said to her, I know that the Chinese are listening to my cell phone.
You think Jamaicans,
Yes,
our conversations are being listened to by people in other countries, China, wherever else?
yes. And I think the information that you had that came out when we talked about the Chinese monitoring all the telephone, the conversations and intelligence that are flowing, it flows through what? It flows through telephone lines and cyber security lines. All this information goes. Now, when you ask the question about why we are concerned, I don't see, and I'm going to criticize you all, from the standpoint that you don't report what you are reading coming out of China. Just 2 days ago, an article came out about the person that actually talked about, and this happened to be a journalist that said about the hospitals being overrun by Corona-19. The president of China said to his army, be prepared for war. Be prepared for war. You didn't report either about the Sweden, and the Swedish government is very quiet. You never hear anything about Sweden. But the president or the prime minister of Sweden came out and said the worst danger to Sweden was China. They have barred the 5G, the Chinese, of any Huawei equipment in China, in Sweden. And he made one interesting comment that really should resonate to everyone in the world. The president of China said, prepare for war. You should be prepared for war. Could you imagine then, especially Jamaica being so close to the U.S., the data under Chinese 5G, just think of that. If you're transmitting around the world, when you're looking at Europe that's going with the 5G, you saw that England went with the Huawei, then reversed themselves and came back and said, we are not going with Huawei. Because the fact is, you're transmitting intelligent movements of troops to a country that you might be at war with. This is a free world.